Vonderhaar started tweeting out a bunch of teasers for future content and changes coming to Blackout. Among these tweets, he mentions that at this very moment, they are working on allowing camos in Blackout. Now this has me both excited and concerned at the same time, because I hope it doesn't mean Blackout-specific signature weapons that have to be purchased for $10 a piece or something crazy like that, but I do like the idea of showing off dark matter in Blackout. How this will work is still unknown, but it could be as simple as just applying the camo to the weapon you pick up, or maybe you have to perform an action in your inventory to equip the camo. Maybe then camos could stay equipped on weapons that you loot. Bottom line, camos are definitely coming to Blackout. He also briefly mentions that the current echelon cap will be increasing and they have a full design laid out and waiting to go. However, it's not scheduled yet due to asset requirements. There's also an action plan to put through a bunch of audio improvements in Blackout, and he's also mentioned that he's not allowed to talk about when changes to the Blackout map will happen, but that it is definitely happening and he has seen and even played with the changes. I know this has been a huge desire for the community for a long time, and I hope it's something that can happen regularly and not just like 3 times in the game's life cycle. The fact that he's already played it is good news. Treyarch is also not interested in making completely brand new maps, and will instead just focus on updating the current one. He also touches on the armor system in Blackout. Changes to armor are finally in production, and he mentions that the entire system has been refactored, which I think is just a fancy way of saying redesigned. The biggest complaint about armor started with how effective it was in Blackout, but after some significant nerfs, it started to steer more into the let's not be punished for seeking out gunfights argument. That makes sense. Winning a gunfight and looting a body often leaves you worse off because your armor is either weak or broken entirely. Whether or not the changes to the armor system will address this are still unknown, but his tweet kind of implies that it may be exactly that with some improvement to durability. A popular suggestion has been to allow players to repair their armor with pieces they can pick up out of loot bags. The only problem I personally see with that is that level 3 armor is still too common to be able to be repaired indefinitely. So far, that's all of the teasers that Vonderhaar was handing out, but nonetheless, I am absolutely excited. I do think they need to update the game with actual content faster than they currently are. Let me rephrase that. I think they need to update with more free content faster than they currently are. The base game is absolutely amazing and fun to play, but it starts to get a little stale here and there. I don't think it helped much that I burnt myself out on quad feed this past week. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you're excited for some of the changes coming to Blackout. If you are, let me know what ones, and even let me know what changes you want to be made that I didn't mention. A like is always appreciated, and I will see you next time.